This trick to maintain boost, called dynamic boost, operates in all modes, but to varying degrees. Also, in sport response mode, the variable vane turbos are set to build toward more quickly than normal. This lasts for only 20 seconds and then reverts to the previously selected chassis mode. But, here's the thing, you can immediately push the button again, and again, and again for additional 20-second bursts. Try as we might, we were unable to figure out how to keep the button jammed down. And unfortunately the sport response button is too far down on the steering wheel to punch without taking your right hand off of the 3 o'clock position. But, you ask, why doesn't Porsche just have the sport response setting active all the time? Well, because that would diminish fuel economy and the throttle could prove too touchy for day-to-day driving. No matter. The uprated turbo engines produce plenty of thrust in whatever setting you might choose. The 3.8-liter twin-turbo flat-six in the standard turbo coupe and convertible models carries more boost than last year, resulting in 540 horsepower at 6,400 rpm and 523 pounds-feet of torque in overboost mode at 20-50 rpm. The standard torque rating is 486 pounds-feet at 1950 rpm. That's 20 more horsepower than the outgoing turbo. The Turbo S version of the 3.8-liter gets a bit more work than that for this year. It's fitted with turbos carrying larger impeller wheels. Further, it has reworked intake ports and increased fuel system pressure. The result is a 20 horsepower bump from 560 at 6,500 rpm to 580 at 6,750 for the new car. Peak torque, in overboost, remains the same 553 pounds-feet at 20-50 rpm. We'd be lying if we told you we noticed a power bump by the seat of our pants, certainly since it's been a while since we drove the existing Turbo or Turbo S, but Porsche claims the increased power will result in a 0.1 second reduction in the 0 to 60 mph sprint of each model. For perspective, the last Turbo S we tested did the deed in an absurdly quick 2.5 seconds. The Turbo S now has a terminal velocity of 205 miles per hour, up 7 miles per hour from last year, and the turbo is up to 199 miles per hour from 195. This is all pretty much academic. The car feels exactly the same as before, which is to say, insanely fast. But because the car is so capable and relatively quiet and composed, that speed is attained with far less sensation.